Good morning, Vision Chasers. Happy Monday morning to each and every one of you. Hopefully, all of you are well. Here's a couple things that were on my mind this morning. Just this past Friday, I was feeling weird. I was feeling weird. And I had a chance to talk to a couple of people about the way that I was feeling. And it dawned on me that a lot of it is because I'm out of my routine. My routine has been shot with things that have been going on. Hey, Princess, I see you. A lot of things that have been going on. It's thrown off my routine, and it's been crazy because I've tried to put a routine in place around me so that I'm keeping busy and I'm winning my day. But I miss the interaction of people with people at my school, the physical interaction. And so I was just feeling some kind of way about that. And once I realized that, hey, I see you. I see you, Carudio. I hope I pronounced that right. I see you. Good morning. So I was feeling bad for feeling some kind of way because I'm out of my routine because definitely, there are people out there who have it worse than I do. But nonetheless, I was feeling some kind of way. And, what I do, I spend so much time worrying about other people, making sure that they're okay, worrying about the mental health of other people. But, my mental health is important as well. So I had to take a step back and take care of myself. And I share that story with you to also send a message that I want you to take care of yourself as well. This time has affected people in different ways. So I tell people all the time, if your mental health isn't where it needs to be, then really nothing matters. So I encourage you to do a great job of just reflecting and looking at yourself and making sure that you're okay. And I'm certain that in many communities there's local institutions that you can reach out to for help, or you can reach out to a friend uh, for help in that area. Because once again, if your mental health isn't where it needs to be, then nothing else really matters. So take care of yourself, everybody. So the other thing I want to talk to you about is during this time, what can you do to move one step closer to that vision of success? What can you do to move one step closer to that vision of success? Because that's it. That is the goal. That's the purpose. And I understand for different people, the answer is going to be it's going to vary a little bit. But if you're in this moment, if you're pressed for time, can you spend at least, let's say, maybe 5 minutes just writing down what is your vision of success? Let's start there. What is your vision of success? What does success look like? God put you on this earth to do something, something special. That goes for everybody. So life is about finding out what that is. And then once you determine what that is, you're going to have to work with other people, plan, strategize, and find out what are the action steps that are going to help you to get to where you want to be. So for some of you, if you press for time, you can take 5 minutes to write that vision down and kind of try and understand what you need to do in order to get to it. And then for some other people who are a little bit more fortunate in that, you know, they have a little bit more time during this time, and perhaps they wasted watching Netflix or playing Fortnite. Now, there's nothing wrong with video games because I just finished Marvel's Spider-Man and Arkham Knight on the PS4. So there's nothing wrong with video games. I'm not coming down on you if you play video games, but what I am saying is, don't waste this time. Don't regret how you spent this time because I'll tell you, there are great ideas being born during this time. There's going to be great big businesses that you're going to learn about, 3, 5 years from now. And the story of that business is going to be, well, during the quarantine of COVID-19, I was just thinking and yada, 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 came up with this business. So I want to encourage you within each and every one of you that there's something great and you've got to find out what that is. And during this time, you can move closer. So It can also be a matter of reflection. I encourage you, and I've been doing a lot of this during this time because I'm reading this book called Deep Work. And it's called Deep Work: How to Stay Focused in a Distracted World. And that really hit home for me because there are a lot of distractions out there. But if you just pull away and get quiet and think, you'll be surprised of what things kind of come to your mind. And I encourage you to do that. Start with just 10 minutes of just doing some deep thinking about your vision of success, your action steps, your goals, where you want to go, and perhaps some amazing things will come into your mind when you block out all those distractions. That's how you can move one step closer. Like for me, like when I thought about this time that I had in quarantine, like I said to myself, oh no, you're going to have to come face to face with something that you just have been avoiding, which is going live. And I'll be honest with you, I avoided this as much as possible. I don't, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to attempt this. I don't know, maybe fear played a part, but whatever. But my wife, she told me, and it's crazy. I just put together a story on Instagram. Vision Chasers One, by the way. I wasn't fast enough to get Vision Chasers, but I just put together a story that talked about, doing it scared. And my wife, she threw those words back in my face and said, "Hey, how can you avoid this because you may be scared and tell everyone else, all those vision chasers, to no, go ahead and do it even if they're scared." So she threw those words in my face. And so I don't want to be a big fat hypocrite and not practice when I'm preaching. And so, and that's another reason if you'll hear the noise that I'm hearing now with the sirens going on, it's another reason I avoided doing the live videos. But anyways, we move forward. This is life, right? God, it's really loud. And see, I'm never even here. I'm usually at work when these sirens go off, so I don't hear them. So they're pretty close. But anyways, so focus on moving one step closer to your goal each and every day, one step closer. And then last but not least, I want to say once again, thank you. That's what I love about going live. This is my second time going live, but I get a chance to say thank you to a little over 7,000 of each of you. I ask for your help. Help me get to 10,000 because I understand that I get an opportunity to add some stories. And so I'm starting to play around with that. So I'd love to do stories here. So we need about close to 3,000 more subs. So tell a friend about the channel if you would, please. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and have a great day. Look for the quote of the week that's coming soon. Um, yeah, just have a wonderful day and move one step closer. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.